Brewster on Cape Cod, and then in college I went to the Vineyard. So when I was quote unquote an adult, when I was 23 years old, I was teaching English in the New York City public schools, and I had a summer off, and I decided I wanted to go away, and so I ended up coming, because I'd done the Cape and I'd done the Vineyard. I ended up coming to Nantucket. I rented a room in a house.
Right.
And the second the ferry pulled into the harbor, I thought to myself, I am never leaving. I mean, I was just fell madly in love with the place, and I did go back to New York and teach that year, and then after that year, I moved permanently to the island. That was in '94, but I've been here 22 years.
Oh, wow.
So really, and had my children here, and they go to public school, and I've lived here year round since 98, and I really love it. I have not, and I enjoyed it. It sort of allowed me to explore my own pathologies. Like writer's block. What does that feel like? And there's a scene at the beginning, and I wouldn't be giving too much away, where Madeline is trying to write her novel, and instead she opens her junk drawer, and she's like, oh, look at all this stuff. I need to put this up, and I need to go online and order drawer organizers, and then, you know, she finds her day is wasted, and so there are lots of things that can distract us. I found it pretty easy to write the scenes where she's trying to write, and anything and everything is getting in her way, and I think working mothers have that problem anyway of balancing work and home, but it's definitely hard when you're working at home and you have kids coming in and out, and you've got dishes to do, and the mailman comes, and it's just too distracting. Yeah. So it was very fun to be able to describe that. Well, I think discipline is the only thing. You don't even need any talent, honestly. You have discipline, and
just sit in your seat and do it.
Yeah, I mean, something that a lot of my readers do or do not know is I run every day. I run about 8 miles a day. I do it every single day. I rarely take a day off. I do not like taking a day off. If I'm very sick, I will take a day off, or if it's pouring, blizzarding.
Yeah.
You know, most times I go to the gym and use the treadmill. But the reason for that is that it's a discipline. The running is a discipline. And I do it first thing in the morning, and it's the first thing I do, and then that's done, and that sets me up to do other difficult things like sit down and make myself write. But it is the discipline of starting at the beginning, moving to the end, finishing, revising, turning it in, making your deadline. You have to